Hi guys, welcome back to another Draw With Me. This will be the final Draw With Me of 2025, so that's pretty cool. We've made it to the end of the year. Fourth one. That's pretty exciting for me because that is one more than I thought I was gonna do. In this video, I'm gonna be drawing a couple superheroes, just some random ones. And if you've been following me for a very long time, you would know I used to be very into superheroes, specifically DC Comics superheroes, specifically the Batman family, the Bat Fam, if you will. However, I'm not going to be drawing any of them today. I'm drawing some characters that I haven't shown a lot of love to in a long time. And also, I don't know, for some reason they were on my mind, so let's get into it. So here we are. I'm drawing Superman in the big year 2025. Love that guy. To be honest, I learned a lot about drawing anatomy just from drawing superheroes because, you know, trying to draw really dynamic poses, trying to draw muscles, that's quite a challenge, or it was for me. And I mean, I was in high school, so honestly, I wasn't very good. I thought I was that guy, but no, my proportions were crazy off. I don't know why I did this thing. Why I would always draw people with really, really long legs and really big feet. Why didn't you guys tell me that looked crazy? But I feel like it's been such a long time since I drew Big Blue himself over here, and I'm pretty happy with the way he turned out. Also, he's cute, he's fun. Love Superman. If you haven't seen the new Superman movie, you should do that. It was pretty good, and in my humble opinion, it was the best live-action Superman I've seen in a very long time. I also watched the My Adventures with Superman, I think that's what it's called, that cartoon earlier this year. That was this year, right? Yeah, I think that was this year. But yeah, I really enjoyed that. I just like when Superman is just a genuinely good guy. And also, I feel like the concept of Superman going evil or beast mode is a bit boring because I'm like, isn't the interesting part about Superman just that he's choosing to be a good person because he was raised to be a good person? Despite having all this godly power, he chooses not to use it that way because he's just a good guy. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I don't really know what got me in the mood to be drawing some superheroes in the big year of 2025, or the end of the big year 2025. Maybe just feeling a bit nostalgic. Turning 25 next year in January, so I guess I'm reminiscing on some of the old series I used to be really into, and I was a big DC Comics fan. Despite, as you may recall, I did mention I don't read, and I'm not gonna lie, comics are no exception. Pretty much everything I know is my older sister would read comics and then tell me literally every single detail, and then I'd be like, okay, word, cool. I just, you know, I lived vicariously through her reading. This is the same for Pokemon Adventures, and she read this Legend of Zelda comic once upon a time where like Link is there are 4 Links. Great story, but I'm not gonna lie, I did not read it. I looked at the pictures and I heard about the plot. So ain't that just the way? And I like lived on Tumblr, so I was getting the summary of every new comic, specifically about Nightwing, or I would be reading the Wikipedia pages and being like, okay, cool, I'm getting all the plot points of this character. That's cool. I don't know, does anybody else absorb media this way sometimes? My sisters and I always joke that I'm like, I literally don't know how to read. Not true, but I choose not to read, I guess. Yeah, I don't know, is that just a me thing, or has anybody else absorbed media this way in the past or the present? Let me know. Or am I just like, I don't know. Moving on. Back to talking about superheroes specifically. I always thought that it was always fun to be into comic book characters, superheroes specifically, just because I feel like they're always changing and they're being reimagined, and then when they're put in live action versus cartoon versus comics, they're always just portrayed so differently, which is very fun. And you know, you see all these different takes on this same character, and it's not that anyone's wrong, it'll just be like they probably were introduced to the character in a different way than you were. For example, if you grew up watching the Teen Titans cartoon show, you probably have a totally different view of the characters compared to the people that read the comics. Like, even the OG comics had different characters. Like, it was Kid Flash, Wonder Girl, Aqualad, Robin was still there, and Speedy. And also Starfire in the show is totally different from Starfire in the comics, which is interesting. I'll be honest, I've never watched the Teen Titans show. I went to see the Teen Titans Go movie when that came out. That was interesting. All right, switching over to screen recording just to give some variety in the video. Drawing Starfire here. Also, I don't think I mentioned yet, but I am drawing all of these characters from memory. Superman, I did technically have the movie playing behind me while I was drawing. I wasn't really watching, but you could say maybe I cheated a little bit on him. But the other characters I did do by memory. So you may notice there are some inaccuracies with her outfit. I know I messed up on her shoes. Her boots are supposed to be like tight, and I drew them flare, boot cut style kind of thing. I don't know. I guess I just thought that that's the way they looked, but I was not correct, but still looks fine. It looks cool. I don't know. I was struggling to remember. I feel like I only drew, I don't know why. I feel like I didn't really draw her original outfit very often. I drew a lot of like civilian clothing for a lot of the superheroes when I used to draw them. So I did have a bit of a hard time remembering their actual outfits, like the details. But yeah, I wanted to draw original Starfire because I just love her. I really loved this like the design when she had really big hair and it was like nice and curly. It was red, like it was giving fire. And she was originally had such like a cute round face. And I mean, her outfit was, obviously there was not a lot of clothes on her, but she was serving looks and it was iconic. I will always prefer this version of her where she had the red curly hair. Doesn't matter what she was wearing, just the general design of the character. And she used to be drawn in all these like fun outfits. I believe in New Teen Titans she was a model. There's definitely this photo of her and Donna Troy, aka Wonder Girl. Like, it's just photos of Starfire modeling different outfits and she's eating it up, you know? I think I always really liked her design and I thought she was super cute. I love a good friendship story, her and Wonder Girl. Coriander and Donna Troy, let's go. Besties, roommates, and they were roommates, mind you. Looking back through my Tumblr hashtag of Starfire or Coriander, I actually didn't draw her very often, or at least I didn't post it very often. I do distinctly remember drawing her a lot when I was in high school. Like, who doesn't like drawing a really tall woman? Come on now, let's be so for real. I guess I just didn't do a very good job, so I didn't post them. I definitely struggled with like her legs for this piece because I really could not remember what her shoes looked like for the life of me. I really couldn't remember what her whole outfit looked like. I did my best. I think I got kind of close with the main part, but I really lost it on the shoes. I had no idea what they looked like. I could not draw that from the depths of my memory, but I don't care. It's giving, you know, it's a vibe still. Also, how is screen recording? How does it come across to you? Is it weird? Like, do you prefer this or the other way of recording, which would be like with my camera or my phone kind of to the side of me? I don't know. Obviously, like, the image is a lot better when I'm just screen recording, but does it feel less personal or less of a vibe? I don't really know. Let me know what you think. I can always switch between the 3 filming methods, but I don't know. I haven't figured out the lighting, so I'm trying to figure out filming with both my phone and then with my camera here, my power shot. You know, the screen is bright, and for some reason it makes everything around it so dark. Anyway, I love superhero AUs, but it's kind of funny. When I was into superheroes, I always liked doing no capes they use, so where they're just like regular people. Whereas when you're into other media, when I'm into other media, I'm like, oh, I wonder what their superhero abilities would be. So interesting. And then in my brain, I have all these fun characters to look back on and be like, oh, but this superpower would be so cool with this character, or, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, I don't know. I feel like I'm talking really fast, and it's gonna be a real pain to fill this whole video with a voiceover, but I am going to try my best. Totally changing the subject here. Did everybody see the Procreate brush update from several months ago? I hope you've seen it by now, but has anyone like found a new brush from the update? Because I'm not gonna lie, I saw the update. I was at work at the time in the tattoo studio. I tried out all the brushes, and then I have not really used any of them since. I've got like my one brush that I use for everything, and then I have one brush that I use when I'm doing like a grayscale shading, and then I have one brush when I'm doing coloring, and that is probably about it. Quick pause to talk about the stickers this month. I did this really cute little winter rabbit character. I'm calling him Chester. I also did a sticker sheet this month. I've just been really excited to put all these stickers to use in my planner, and I already put a couple on the page for Christmas week because trinkets, toys, Christmas, you know what I'm saying? And it was Patreon's suggestion to do trinkets this month, so thank you guys. Okay, let's get into the last character of this video. We are drawing my boy, Bart Allen, aka Impulse. Big fan of this guy. He's such a little brat in the comics, and I always loved his hair. It is giving Ty from Digimon in the very best way. 10 out of 10. Anyway, I used to draw Bart Allen all the time. This was like definitely the easiest character of the three that I drew in this video, just because it was like low-key muscle memory to draw him. I must have drawn him like, I don't know, I drew him a lot. Like even if I didn't post him, I was drawing him all the time. Like core memory. I did this stupid sketch referencing a Simpsons meme, and it was just this really rushed doodle that I definitely wasn't gonna post even because it was not very good. It was just in my sketchbook, you know? Then they were announcing that he was coming back to the comics, and of course I had to post it to celebrate, and my sister knows I did do it a day before his glorious return. It was actually fact-checked. I just checked. Editor Alley here, by the way. It was not his announcement. He just appeared gloriously in Flash number 50 in 2018 on July 11th. And love that guy. King Bart Allen. He's very special to me. I don't know why, but he is. I literally had to find the post that I made on Tumblr to find that exact date, and then I had to circle back and figure out what Flash comics came out on that day. And he's so cute. He's just such a cute little guy. Anyway, back to business, kind of talking about random things, you know, such as, does anyone have any fun resolutions and or goals for 2026? For me, I found this my 100 list in the back of the Hobonichi books. So I've been trying to think of 100 things that I want to do next year. And as I'm recording this, so far I only got 51 things on my list, so I'm gonna have to think of some other things. Yeah, so I've got some bigger goals, like I'd like to do at least one art market, or I'd really like to move to a new apartment. And then I've got some super achievable goals, like try 3 matcha powders, or literally just go to the beach one time in 2026. That would be nice. And this time, hopefully, don't get extremely sunburnt, because last year, aka this year in 2025, I got diabolically sunburnt from the one day I went to the beach, and then I did not go again for the rest of the year. That's my bad. Another goal is I really want to make a sticker every single month in 2026 for my Patreon tier 3 members. I don't have a lot of members at the moment, but I still just really want to do it. And if I can get like 10 tier 3 members by the end of 2026, then maybe it will feel worth it in my brain. I don't know, I'm still having fun with it, but you know, I want to share them with more people because I'm kind of sad that I make all these really fun designs, but only a couple people get them. And you know, I'm recording this in December, which is for me the slowest tattoo season of all time, which is understandable because to be fair, Everybody's spending a lot during the winter. If you celebrate Christmas, you're buying so many gifts probably. Or I don't know, there's so many sales during this time, so I'm sure people are taking advantage and stocking up on things and buying things, whatever they want. I get it. I'm the same because I have a really bad spending problem. However, like $300 a month does not cut it, which is another reason why I'm hoping to move next year. Vancouver is heinously expensive, but my rent just loves to keep going up. So yeah, apartment hunting time is coming for me, I think. Especially because I keep buying new things for my shop. I just ordered another washi tape design to be manufactured. So hopefully that'll come before the end of the month so I can have it ready for January because I'd like to reopen my shop in January. But yeah, like my shop's not even open, but I keep buying or I keep making new stickers that I want to put on my shop, and I keep designing new sticker sheets, and I keep designing washi tape, and I don't know what to do with it. So I have a lot of stickers right now, and I don't know what to do with them. So shop update in January 2026. Stay tuned. Back to Bart. Last part. I'm really obsessed with the way I drew him here. He's giving Bart, and I kind of want to make a sticker out of this. You see my problem? I want to make a sticker of everything. But I'm not really sure if there's much of an interest there. I don't know if there are many DC comic fans still following me, but anyways, I shouldn't make a sticker of this. Also, as you may be noticing, I also drew Thaddeus Thawne. Thad. I don't know. Inertia. I drew him, so he's like a bonus fourth character, I guess. Just because, I don't know, I always liked him as well from the old Impulse comics, and bring him back. Where is he? Bring him back. Anyway, I think that's going to be it for this Draw With Me today, so I hope you enjoyed it. Hopefully hopefully it was entertaining or interesting, or maybe you drew something. If you didn't draw something, maybe when you have time, rewatch and draw something with me. I don't know. Maybe I talk too much. I probably talk too much, but yeah, I'm gonna make some tea or something and call it a night. Thank you so much for watching. And what's your favorite superhero? Let me know. Yeah, I'll see you guys in 2026. Bye.